Good morning and welcome to your Thursday morning yoga class. It's great to be back. I was on another skiing trip out in Colorado for 9 days, so we missed a few classes, and that's okay. I'm struggling with the time change because I was in a different time zone and the time change, so I don't feel completely as peppy as usual. So we'll see what comes out though. I do want to get a good stretch in. We're going to take a moment to begin so that you can get clear on why you showed up today. So go ahead and let your eyes close. Maybe take some big sighs. Lift the crown of your head to the sky with a long, tall spine. And what brought you here to the mat today? We all come for different reasons on different days. This practice of yoga on the mat can bring so much. You can come to stretch, to lengthen, to build muscles, to be present, to feel your breath. Whatever comes up for you, know that is the perfect reason to be here. Go ahead and come back to the breath if you're not already there. Noticing the rise and fall of the chest. Collarbones, the ribs. Becoming curious about how the breath moves your body. We're reading out of The Breath of Joy by Danna Faulds today. And the poem is called Just by Breathing. With each breath, I take it in, all the unique outpourings of spirit and the eloquent expressiveness of now. With each breath, I let it out, all my disempowerment and doubt, my arm's length distance from the infinite and real. Just by breathing, I am healed. So recognizing that power of breath, what we're taking in on the inhale, and what we're letting go on every exhale. Breath as meditation. As a simple way to calm the mind and the body. Coming back again and again. Knowing that that too is part of the process. And from this place, let's take our 3 breaths together, exhaling completely, inhaling through the nose, and exhaling as if we're blowing out a candle. 2 more times like that. Last one. the next breath, we'll open our eyes and reach our arms up to the sky on the inhale. And hands come back to earth on the exhale. Inhale up. Feel the continuity, that slight pause, and then the arms start coming back down. Let the arms and your breath be connected, not necessarily the screen or mine. Looking up at those fingertips and down on the floor. Arms as wings. Combining the movement and the breath. One more. Hands rest on the earth. Slide those hands forward and let's roll over the knees and come to all fours already. Arrange yourself on the mat. Knees under hips. Wrists under elbows, under shoulders, spreading the fingers wide so you can see space between all of them. And then inhale, look up. And exhale, round the back and look back. Cats and cows. Coming back to the basics. Movement with breath. The inhale is up, chest comes through, belly drops, tailbone up, round as you exhale, and look back. Tops of the feet press into the mat. No need to look at the screen, just find that simple movement with your breath. See how good you can make it feel. One more. Come to neutral spine on the inhale, flat back. Exhale, hips rock back. Forehead touches the earth. Inhale, come all the way through as you drop your hips and look up. Finding some mobility in the spine. Exhale, hips back, forehead touches, open those armpits. Inhale, drop the belly and the hips to the ground and look up, little back bend. Be very gentle with yourself. You find how far it wants to rock each way, those hips. If you want to add on, child pose, and then when you come up, you can rock those heels up toward the hips. Oh, I feel like my back bend's stiff, stiff, stiff. And then let's come to that neutral spine again, flat back. And find some spinal undulation. That means rock. You can circle the hips, circle the belly. Find movement between the shoulder blades. All the way through the neck to the tailbone. Slinky spine. Excellent. I want you to push into your hands and round your shoulders and then drop the chest. So it's like a little shoulder blade exercise in all fours. So I want to practice it here in all fours. And then we can shift the step back if you want and practice it in a plank. Shoulder blade strengthening. And then back to child's pose. This time we're going to stay in child's pose a little bit. Walk the fingertips forward and come up on the fingertips of all 10. Opening those shoulder blades. Breathing into any stiffness or tightness that you may have. I'm finding all kinds of tight spots after not getting to do some yoga and doing all that big muscle work with skiing. Backed up, all fours. This time we're tucking our toes and lift the hips and bring the belly back to the thighs. Kind of like this turbo puppy dog kind of thing. Preparing for our down dog. And then yawn one heel back and then the other. Stretching out the back of the legs all the way from the heel bone through the Achilles, back of the shins, back of the thigh, and reach that tailbone to the sky. Really feeling into the stretch. Holding the stretch. Find to bend the knees again and again. Then look up between those thumbs and we're going to walk our feet to that space, bending them and resting the belly on the thighs again. Shake out the head. Reach the tailbone up. First forward fold. I'm being quite impressed with how stiff I am. I also got in late on a flight. So again, bend and stretch. Let the weight of the head stretch out the spine. Being gentle with yourself. Shifting weight back and forth, rocking, wagging. And then when you're ready, slowly rolling up, 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 up. Whew. Coming into standing. Long, tall spine, top of the head. Lifts. Pull those shoulders down, back, and then let them drop. Flop your hands a little. Let's come up on the balls of the feet and back, rocking forward and back. I want you to find that center place where all four corners of your feet are rooted. Even letting your eyes close to feel as if your feet are plugged into the earth. And then back to breath and arms. We inhale, hands up. Eyes can gaze up. Exhale, hands come down. So we're just going to wave our arms up and down. Connecting breath and movement. It's all yoga. Feel that inner channel. Crown of the head. All the way down through the feet. Pause, look forward. Again, mountain pose. And inhale up. Exhale, a prayer through the center as we bend the knees slightly and come back to that forward fold. Inhale halfway. We lift our chest, slide our hands up our shins. Exhale back to the forward fold. This time, shifting our weight into our hands, we're going to step back. Right and left, all the way to a plank or a modified plank. Hold here, pushing into the palms, rounding those shoulders. We already did those shoulder exercises. This time we're going to do a slow lower. Elbows in, hover, and then rest the belly on the earth. Release the tops of the feet, come into baby cobra. Use the muscles of the back to lift, not your hands. So maybe it won't be as high as you think. Roll it back down. Again, waking up that back channel, that spine, those muscles, and down. One more time, up and down. and down. Push into the palms, tuck the toes, come through plank or modified plank, and then straight back to your downward dog. Pedal it out again. It's only our second time still in downward dog. Should feel a little more flexibility after those forward folds, but still might be feeling a little stiff. Slow, slow, slow. Inhale, look up between the thumbs. Walk those feet up. Inhale, halfway, sniffing, gazing forward. Exhale, forward fold. Little bend in the knees. Protect that lower back. And come all the way up. Hands come down to the sides and we pause. So just a basically slow flow here. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, walker step back. Lower down, slow as we go. And up to cobra or an up dog this time. And back to down dog. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk, step, bridge up to that spot. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Mountain pose. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, walk, step, bridge up back to that plank. Slow lower, chaturanga. And inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Excellent. Should be feeling a little more warmed up. Let's inhale that right foot to the sky for three-legged dog. Exhale that right knee to the chest for three-legged plank. Shin down and back up. Pull it up. Back to three-legged dog. Now we're going to bring that right foot to the top of the mat. Drop the hips. And we'll drop the knee coming up for low lunge. Hands up. Let's start by not turning it into a back bend, but really feeling this alignment of knee, hips, chest, head, hands. This long straight line. And feel, you might even feel the pull of the right heel toward the left knee. So this is engaged. Pinkies turn in slightly. Holding here. So it doesn't look like much, but you should, by pulling the legs toward each other, the muscles should be engaged. Same with the upper body, engaged. And then let's see if we can tuck that left toe and reach straight up into high lunge. And if that's too much, stay in low lunge. And then let's bring the hands down. Step back, lower down. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left foot to the sky. Left knee to the nose. You can drop the shin and bring it back up. Left foot to the sky. Left foot top of the mat. Right knee down. And come up for low lunge again. Engaging. Heel pull toward knee. Hands up. Zip up the core. Hold here. Keep pulling it all together. Eyes gaze forward. Then if you want, come up to high lunge by just Reaching up, that back thigh reaches to the sky. And then hands down. Step back to the plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nicely done. Here in down dog, nod your head yes and no. And then let those eyes gaze back at the thighs. Tailbones reaching up. Inhale, look up between your thumbs, walk, step, or jump to that spot. This time, bring your big toes together, heels slightly apart, lower the hips. And then from here, we're going to come up into chair. So once you're in chair, if you look over your toes or your knees, you should be able to see your toes. Belly pulls in, tailbone tucks. Holding this, feeling the strength of this pose. From here, go ahead and lift into an extended mountain. Come up on the balls of the feet, playing with balance. Engaging those toes, and then lowering the heels. Prayer through the center, back to forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale. Let's just step the right foot back and come up to the high lunge where we left off. From high lunge, let's just turn that right heel down and turn it into warrior one. From warrior one, lower the hips and turn to warrior two. We turn the hips to the long side of the mat and extend the hands. Eyes gaze out for the left middle finger. Feel the thighs again. Heel and the heels pull toward each other so that all the muscles engage. Take the time to feel and go, oh yeah, they are engaged. Feel those muscles. Then come back to arms extended for me. Turn the left palm up. Reverse the warrior. Feeling the stretch from this left hip through the side ribs, over the head. So this is the long practice, slow, but you're really taking the time to feel into these classic poses. From the reverse warrior, go back through warrior two, and then let's rest that left elbow on left knee and bring the right hand first straight up, and then at an angle so that you get this line from ankle, hip, shoulder through the elbow and hand. Now, this is too simple and you want to engage the core more, then don't be dropping all your weight onto that elbow. You can slide it down to the ankle, to the floor, to a block. Side ankle. Now from side ankle, let's just straighten that left knee. Reach the right hand straight up, and we come into triangle. This right hip, again, you can touch your body. Help get it in a line since I'm not there to help you. Feeling those hips stack. Left hip is under right hip. Right hand is over the top of the left hand. Eyes can look forward or up. Legs are long and strong. Again, they're engaged, meaning the muscles are tight. From triangle, come on back up, extend it. Turn left toes to be parallel with right. Facing the long side of the mat. Arms are still extended. Reaching chest forward first and chin hinging at the hips. Forward fold. Let your hands come to the earth under your face and then gently walk them back. Tailbones reaching up. Fingertips point forward, but the hands keep walking back. Such a nice stretch. Wide angle forward fold. Standing. Really stretching out the back of the legs all the way up to where the ligaments insert into the not the tailbone, the sits bones. Getting that nice stretch. Walk the hands back under the face, straighten the arms, lift the chest. Let's move the left hand slightly to the center and find a little bit of a twist. We haven't done much twisting yet. Right hand up and look to the side. And then the right hand drops and is put in the same place as the left was as you reach the left up. Nice spinal twist. Crown of the head reaches forward. Left hand up. Eyes gaze to the side or up. Drop the left hand. And then let's bring our hands to our hips and come on up. From here, turn your left toes back to the top of the mat. Bend into the left knee and reach both hands up and you're back to warrior one. Everybody with me? Now from warrior one, we're going to warrior three. I want you to bring your hands to a prayer at the center of your chest and kick off with that back foot and balance on your left. Now maybe it doesn't come all the way up, maybe it does. By pressing the palms together at your heart, you can get a little more stability. Crown reaches forward, heel back, warrior three. Now if you want another variation with hands out like airplane wings or back, or the T shape over the head, go right ahead. And when you're done, step back. Hands up, warrior one. Hands come down to the earth. We lift that right heel up. We step back to the plank pose. Let's hold here. Holding, feeling our strength. Slowly lower, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Now we're gonna do the same thing, other side. Left leg to the sky. Left knee to the chest. Lower and lift. Take it back again. And then bring it forward. From here, we came up to high lunge. Well, actually, we got here differently, but it doesn't really matter. Actually, it does matter because we're on the same side again. So, whoop. Hands back down, step back with the left foot, step forward with the right foot. Maybe some of you already figured that out. Then come to high lunge. So we're on high lunge on the opposite side now. Left foot back, hands up. Thanks for tolerating my tired brain. From here, turn the left heel down and meet me in warrior one. From warrior one, let's turn to warrior two. Again, dropping the hips, feeling the legs engaged, and then spreading the arms wide. Palms face down, shoulders relaxed. Breathing slow and easy. From here, reverse your warrior. And we hold again. That stretches from this right hip through the side body, out through the fingertips. From here, back to warrior two. And then right elbow to right knee, left hand up, and then over at an angle. And then check in with yourself. There's a tendency, and I do it too, to just put all that weight on the elbow into the knee. If we move that arm, we really have to engage the core. So play with shifting so that you are engaging your core more. From here, we're going to reach the left hand straight up and then straighten the right leg to find yourself in triangle. Spread the arms wide. Maybe even push the back of the left hand further past the center line to really open the heart up. Left hand can be on the ankle, the floor, a block. From here, reaching the left hand up, come up to starfish and then turn right toes to be parallel with left. This time we're going to drop the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, and open the heart. First looking up and then hinging at the hips, lifting the hands off the bottom and bringing them over the head for forward fold. This one we're opening the shoulders by letting the weight of the hands fall over the head. Finding that breath again, just like the poem said, what are you bringing in on the inhale? What are you letting go on the exhale? Release the hands and let them come out to the feet as you lift the crown of the head. And then grabbing the outsides of the feet, come forward, fold again. And coming up again. Walking the hands under the face, extending the head. Pausing here. Hands to hip, come on back up. Turn the right toes forward, bend into that right knee. Turn the hips all the way back to the top of the mat. Hands come up, we're back to warrior one. Hands to heart. And then we're going to warrior three. So launching by lifting that left foot. Keeping the hands at the heart. Extending through the head. Finding the variation that feels right to you today. So many variations. And then when you've had enough, step back again, meet me in warrior one. And then the hands come down. Left heel pops up. Step back. Lower down, up dog. But this time, go back to child's pose. And we'll pause here. We're over halfway through the practice. This time, bend your elbows. Big toes touch, knees slightly apart. Roll out your forehead, wrinkles on the mat. Come back to a few deep sighs. This too is an important pose. reflecting on your intention, on your breath, being present for this moment on your mat. And then we're going to roll up to kneeling position. Place your hands just in front of your knees. And then shift your weight forward, tuck your toes, and then shift back. And then spread the knees. And drag the palms closer to the body. I'm going to give you the option. We did a lot of stretching, that lower body. I want to offer some strengthening, some arm balances. So you can stay here and feel this opening. Or if you want to play with crow, lift your tailbone, bring your knees to your upper arms as high as you can, shift your weight forward onto those upper arms, and lift one foot or the other, or both, finding a focal point on the mat. And then lower back down. Nicely done. I'm going to offer you another arm balance. You're going to go ahead and sit down. I'm moving forward just so I'm on the screen. Let's see. Let's take the left foot and tuck it under, knee points forward. I think you can see that. Heel toward the hip. And then we're going to take this right foot, and first we're going to put right hand on right knee. We're just going to loosen up the hip socket by rocking it back and forth. And then if you want, you can act like this leg is a backpack strap and kind of, you can lift it up over on that shoulder, place the right hand down and the left, and then this left foot can come on top of the right foot and you can lift the hips. Did you see that? You rock up and then you can even extend the legs. I was so busy talking, but let's see if I can. This is not an easy pose, so just lifting the hips is enough. Taking them out is a bonus. I'm not taking them out today. Then come back. We're gonna take the right foot and put it by the left hip. Right knee forward. And we're gonna do the same thing other side. So just the act of loosening up this hip and playing with the backpack strap idea, this is plenty, okay? The arm balance is a bonus. So first take the time, loosen up the hip, rock it back and forth. See if you can put the backpack strap on. And then if you want, the right foot hooks on top, the hands come to the earth. And we lift the hips and then extend. I'm going to do it twice. Now the other one that's fun to do while we're on this, since I don't usually do this one very often, I'll show it from this direction, is to extend one leg, take the opposite leg, do the backpack strap thing again, put both hands down and just lift the hips. Well, this one you can also do by putting blocks under the hands. Let me grab a couple blocks I can show you. It's fun to do. It's good core strengthening. Just trying some new things is always fun. So this makes it potentially a little more accessible. You're going to have your fingertips over the edge of the front of the block. So again, get that backpack strap up as high as you can. Point the toes to the front and both of them. So there you go. Let's try the other side. fingertips wrap around those blocks, point the toes, and lift. So you'll feel it in, well, you'll feel a lot of places, but it's a great core exercise, and see how long you can hold it. Okay, that was fun. We did do any, well, yeah, we did. Okay. So from here, trying to figure out where we are in practice. Let's go ahead and come into a butt balance. Speaking of core work. So put your feet flat on the floor, knees point up, hands tucked under the thighs. Extend through the crown of the head, lift the feet. So get the positioning first, then bring your palms together, and I want you to row the boat. Actually, I'm gonna actually act like I'm rowing the boat, so I'm not gonna have my palms together. Right and left, right and left, right and left. So we get the side body strengthening. You decide how fast you're rowing the boat, how long you're rowing the boat. And then when you rowed the boat, cross the lake, put your feet down and give yourself a hug. Dropping your head over your knees. Nicely done. Boat rowers. Let's extend the heels. Let's put the belly on the thighs and then extend the heels for a forward, sitting forward fold. So maybe the legs straighten, maybe they don't today. Taking the time to really breathe into this forward fold, sinking a little deeper with every out breath. Such a powerful pose, not to be skipped. And come on back up. Extend through the heels, toes pulled back toward the face. Hands by the side, push into the mat. Dandasana, this L-shaped pose. And then we are going to roll to our backs. So here on our back, bend the knees, bring them up. Feet are off the floor. And let's bring the soles of the feet together and knees come out. So it's a variation on a cobbler pose. And then we can put our hands behind our back and we can crunch forward. Maybe the knees and elbows come together. Maybe they don't. Up and down. And working on a little core work. I'm sweating here in Florida. It was 90 degrees here yesterday. Of course, I missed it. I got in late last night, but I think it's going to be in the 80s again today. When you've had quite enough of these crunches, then go ahead and bring the knees back together. Feel the length of the spine on the mat as you grab the shins and pull them into the body. Feel how good that feels at releasing the lower back. Then place the feet on the floor, knees up again. Let's go ahead and rock a windshield wiper the knees. So you might have to bring the feet to the edge of the mat, drop the knees to the right and the left. Again, loosening up that lower back. And then rearranging the feet, bringing them close to the bottom. Hands on the mat by the heels, or maybe you even want to grab the heels. And then we're going to tuck the tail and lift it up, coming up into a bridge. Holding here. Finding the breath. And then rolling back down. Maybe wiggle the knees a little side to side. Protecting that lower back. And then we're going to go up again. If you're someone who does a back bend or a wheel, go ahead. You can also clasp your hands together and walk those shoulders in even more. And then breathe here and wheel, back bend, or bridge. 3 to 5 breaths. Maybe coming up on the toes, whichever one you pick, and lowering the heels, the balls of the feet. And then releasing the hands and coming back down. Rocking the knees side to side. Extend the left leg and bring the right knee to the chest, grabbing the top of the shin, really pulling it in. Extend through that left leg. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. And then let's lift the head and that left heel and look, hold. You want to release the hands, you can. Again, using the core. And point the toes. This is similar to what we did before, right? Parallel poses in different positions. And then heel and head touch the earth again. Deep sigh as we bring the right leg across the body, using the left hand to guide it. Extend the right, look at the right hand. Find your twist. And breathe. Really holding these twists and poses to get the full effect. Deep sigh as we untwist. Right hand grabs right knee, bring the left leg up, grab left leg, rock back and forth here in the middle, make a few circles, massage the lower back. And then extend that right leg on the earth. Pull this left shin in with both hands as tight as you can. That right heel's on the floor. Really pull, pull, pull. your stretch here with the support of the earth. Then we lift our head, we lift that right foot, look down at those right toes so that right leg's hovering. And then if you want, again, you can point both toes and reach the hands forward and hold here. Using the core strength. Pulse a little if you want. When you've had enough, set it down. Now the right hand on the left knee, bring it across the body. Left hand extends, eyes gaze at that left hand, and then close for the twist. And slowly untwist. Bring both knees up. Rock and roll. Then let's extend the legs for legs up the wall. Point the toes and flex. Point and flex. Maybe make some ankle circles. Appreciate those feet and ankles. Gazing at your shins. Engage the muscles of the shins and the calves as you flex and point. And then the knees. Maybe you want to bend. Appreciating your creaky knees, whatever those knees are doing. Appreciating them. Appreciating the thighs. Maybe you even want to feel the muscles. Grabbing the back. Feeling that stretch. Whatever feels right. And noticing these hip sockets. Maybe bending the knees and rocking them. Noticing the tailbone as you rock the hips and circle. That whole lower back, appreciating the lower back, mid back. And then rock the shoulders side to side by moving the arms like seaweed or grass. Extending the hands over the face, noticing shoulder joints, elbows. The amazing wrists and hands. Wiggle those fingers. Oh my goodness. Hands. Place the feet on the floor. Keep playing with the fingers and wrists. Extend the hands over the head. Extend the feet long so that you're like a pencil shape. Extend, extend, extend. Point the toes. Reach the fingers out. See how long you can be. And then bring the feet out to the side. And we flop the hands out to the side, palms up. Come into Shavasana. Relax the muscles of the face. Let the back of the head rest into the earth. Let this amazing body rest here on your mat. Scanning again for any tightness. Breathe into those spaces. Every exhale, feel your body sinking a little deeper on the mat. We'll read our breath poem before we go into our full Shavasana. Just by breathing, it's called. With each breath, I take it in, all the unique outpourings of spirit and the eloquent expressiveness of now. With each breath, I let it out, all my disempowerment and doubt, my arm's length distance from the infinite and real. Just by breathing, I am healed. I'll mind the time as we enjoy this Shavasana. Notice this felt sense of relaxation, of stillness. Bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Feel the rise and fall of that breath, the inhale and the exhale. The conscious bringing it in and letting go. Taking the time to bring an intention for your day, your evening, this moment. I don't know what time of day you may be watching this. And then stretching out, hands over the head, wiggle, move, and then roll to the right side. Rest your head on your upper arms. Bring your knees toward your chest. Pausing here for gratitude. The more we notice the moment, what's working, the more joy we bring into our lives. It's been proven over and over. If we're looking for bad or what's going wrong versus looking for what's going well, what's working, really can shift how we feel during a day, a week, a month, a life. And when you're ready, push yourself up to that comfortable seated position. This time we'll bring our hands to our heart. We're going to take 3 breaths together. We inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth with an audible sound. It can just be a sigh, an ooh, an oh, an om. Again. No one's listening. Make any sound that feels right. One more time. Inhale. That light, that spirit in me, that spark of divinity sees that in every single one of you. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for spreading love and kindness in the world. Namaste. I'll see you on Tuesday.